Hi out there, this is Scott again from This and That. Tonight for me it's night, good morning to you or good evening, wherever you are in the world now. But I want to just talk about the US election which is taking place today. I can say from personal experience about Donald Trump, just to mention one thing, when I was in the United States, living in Alexandria, Virginia, I went over to Washington, D.C., and I saw that in the White House, when Trump was in the White House, he had huge cement walls in front of it, and on the Capitol building as well. When I walked down from those buildings to a park, there was a park that was supposed to be for children that was totally covered in rats. And I know for a fact, I've listened to many audiobooks from his family. He claims to be having a party with his family. His family hate his guts. They're embarrassed to be in his family. Donald Trump is such an incredible lowlife. He's the one that said, if she wasn't my daughter, I would do her. He's also the one that said I could walk down Madison Avenue and kill someone and no one could do anything about me. He's also the one that got all his money from his dad. He didn't make any money in the beginning, it was all from his father. Donald Trump says only what he thinks other people want to hear. He always says just the right thing when the public is watching. He even said today, oh, I don't think I have to tell my followers that there shouldn't be any violence. Well, last time there was an election, they stormed the White House or the Capitol, I can't remember. Of course he has to tell his followers not to have any violence during the thing, but Donald Trump only says what he thinks other people will want to hear. That's it. He never says anything else than that. He always wants to be just the loving guy, the real friendly guy that's just so happy to be out there in front of all those nice people that just love and adore him, while he snuffs out ones that don't want to, that don't act like that. I know for a fact he's had people killed. There's no doubt about that. And I've been where I live in the Stockholm area, I've been down in the place where they have the the FBI or whatever it is, CIA or whatever organization it is, and you walk in front of that, and if you stand there for too long, they come out and say, get off of our property. And it's a public walk. And then when you look at the good old US Embassy, any place in the world is like a prison. Do you think that's because people love the United States? If you think that, you are very wrong. I've seen the one in Stockholm, I've seen the one in Warsaw, I've seen the one in various places. The US embassies are always like prisons. And that's why Trump had that big wall up, because they're afraid of terrorists, they're afraid of people trying to kill them. Yes, terrorists are bad. But I don't even believe there were terrorists in the. That was all a story, that the terrorists flew the plane into the U.S. embassy or into the Twin Towers. That was not. It was not because of anybody from the Saudi Arabia. I can tell you for a fact, I know that what flew into the Pentagon was not a 757. They found parts of a cruise missile there. The United States government is lying to you just like Trump is lying to you. Every government lies, but the United States government is really bad. All of the lobbyists are being paid off to say whatever they need to say to get laws changed. The frigging electoral system is broken. The electoral system was created for people when they were illiterate, so they could help people by listening to them vote according to what the public wanted. Now the electoral system is paid off also. That's why Al Gore lost in the election. He was ahead by far in the popular vote. But when it came down to the actual who won, the Electoral College voted the other way. Gee, I wonder why they voted the other way. What could that be then? That might be because, maybe they were paid off. It is possible, I think. But back to this election now. If Kamala doesn't win this election, the United States is going to go down even farther than it already is. Ever since the Vietnam War, the United States has declined. I'm a child of the 50s and 60s when everything was very positive and we thought there was no stopping us now. But ever since the Vietnam War and killing those people in Kent State, who do you think sent the people to shoot the students in Kent State? It wasn't the fairy godmother, it was the government. The government has been dirty since then, at least. If not before, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure when and where, but all I can tell you is I don't trust that government at all. And I think I've mentioned this before in one of my other videos, but I'm going to say it again now. There's a very, very special club in this world that only has 2 members. That special club is called Citizens from My Country Have to Pay Taxes even when they don't live in the country. And that club is populated by 2 countries that are obviously in cahoots. That's the United States of America and North Korea. So how do you like them apples? It sure as hell ain't apple pie. It isn't. It's just corruption all throughout. And Donald Crump, I'd like to call him Donald Crump. Donald Trump is the most dishonest, corrupt politician that I've ever seen, with the exception of maybe Vladimir Putin, maybe Idi Amin way back when, but Donald Trump is the epitome of incompetence, stupidity, and dislikability. It's a word I just made up. Anyway, thank you for watching, and thank you for watching this and that, and bless you on your decision on who to vote for on this day. And thank you for watching. Bye-bye.